Good evening, my dear friends. I hope you're okay. Mia and I are in the studio tonight. I'm doing a painting. I've turned the board away so you can't see what the painting is because the person who's commissioned it hasn't seen it yet, and it's not finished anyway. I'm struggling with it, to be honest. It's kind of like a painting that I've got to make up. It's coming out of my head, basically. Not a weird painting, but it's not easy to get everything in the right sort. Well, to make things look as they should. When you're trying to work it out in your head. Let's have a look at Mia. Mia, let's have a look at you. Mia, believe it or not, is feeling so much better these days. She doesn't look it. She never does, because although she's better, she's still an old lady. But look at that, her paws have gone down. They're not so swollen as they were. And her nose is wet, and her eyes are bright. Mia, sit up. Do you want to sit up for us, just so we can see how lovely you look? Up. Sit up. She's so instantly obeys everything I say. Do you want a biscuit? Are you hungry? Are you ready for your dinner? That's better. Look at those lovely shiny eyes. I'm very pleased with your performance medically. You're doing much better, aren't you? She looks like she's not interested, but she honestly is. She can walk better. I mean, she still walks like an elderly old dog, but she walks a lot easier than she did. So that's something very positive to tell you about. And look, can you see she's got a nice big chair all to herself. That's your new chair, isn't it, Mia? Even though you're hanging off it. I mean, it's an enormous chair, but she's a big dog for a lady. For a lady German Shepherd. Shall we tell them how much you weigh, Mia? She weighs nearly 6.5 stone. I mean, that is a big dog. Sorry about this chair, it's still squeaking. I just looked in. I haven't really got much to talk about, but I just thought, about time I did another video, because the last one, which featured Dan, honestly, my video suddenly stopped getting views. This last video with Dan in it, I thought that'll do well. And all you regulars, you all liked it and commented. But it hasn't got up to 300 views yet. I don't understand it. I hope I'm not being what they call shadow banned for my bad language. The occasional swear word that slips out. Look, that's me on the screen. I was going to film this on the computer, then I thought, no, I'll just use the GoPro. I got some good news. I got a letter from the council. Not very often you get good news from the council, but this one, in fact, it was quite unbelievable. What happens is that I get my council tax bill every year, or whenever they send it. Is it every year? I think it's every year. And I'm exempt from paying it because I'm an old bloke. And so, but they still send me a bill, and the bill is, how much I owe is nothing, naught, zero, zilch. And I've been legally doing it since I got permission to stay on my own land several years ago now, wasn't it? In my little wooden wagon. So since then, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, I've had my bill every year. Nothing to pay, but they still send you a bill. What a waste of bloody money that is. Today, or yesterday, I got a letter from the council and it was my bill. I got a bit of a shock because it said £184 something. I thought, oh my God, they started charging me. I looked a bit closer. There was a subtraction mark next to the £184. It turns out that I'm in credit to the tune of £184. I've never paid them a penny towards it. Not only am I in credit, but they said if you'd like to have this money, instead of it just being credit, just get in touch with your bank details and we'll put this £184 in your bank. Where's this £184 come from? It hasn't come from me. How is it that we've got money to give away like this and yet there's still people in the country suffering poverty? I don't understand it. Anyway, 184. I won't claim it. I probably won't claim it. I'm a bit weird like that. I don't like taking money that I'm not entitled to. I don't know why. I'm sure it's not just me. Surely everyone must. Most people, a lot of people must feel like that. If you're not entitled to it, don't take. I mean, we can't. I can't take it. I mean, they need it for the illegal immigrants, don't they, to pay their bills. But £184, and I had never given them a penny. What else can I tell you about money? Oh yeah, I don't get. You can get a fuel allowance if you're an old age person, which I am, on your own. But I don't get it because I've got the same address as Trisha. I mean, this is my own property, but because when they did it for council tax, they put it at the rear of the house, so the pension people think that I still live in the house, I presume. My address is actually a little bit different now, but I haven't really done anything about it. As I say, I'm a bit weird and I just don't think I'm entitled to it, really. I could do with it, certainly could. Could put some fuel in my motorbikes. Yeah, anyway, that was something to talk about, wasn't it? How many minutes have this taken? 7 minutes and 53. I haven't been out on the motorbikes because it's just too bloody cold. I didn't used to feel like this regarding the cold, but I think it's because I'm getting on a bit now. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm actually I'll be 76 in a few months' time. Absolutely, it's incredible. Oh, I found this picture of myself in when 1993. When I in the sports centre, you had to have I found this picture and I thought, my goodness me, John, what a handsome man you were. That's me in 1993. I was a hipster before it was even a thing. Can't believe it. I mean, 1993, that's 93, 2003, 30 years ago. How old was I then? 30 years ago, I must have been 40. It's before George was born. Yeah, it's a year before George was born, so no, I was 45 then. But still amazingly youthful looking for my age. And now look at me, decrepit old fart. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say tonight. I'm just really looking in. I'm busy working on this painting, struggling, as I say. Well, I say struggling. I enjoy the struggle of getting it right, or getting it the way I want it to look. Basically, it's a motorbike in a landscape, and similar to that actually, but different bike and different landscape. And I've got I know what the bike looks like. I've got some photographs of the bike, but they're all the wrong angle. So I'm having to sort of decipher it in my mind. Did I say I've got the fire going? It's quite hot in here. I've had to actually take my jacket off. Yes, spring, isn't it? Is it the first day of spring today? I don't know what the date is today. Let me look on my phone. I think it's, oh yeah, it was yesterday. It's the 24th of March today. Yesterday was the first day of spring. And I've got this theory that if this cold north wind would just stop bloody blowing, it would get warmer and it would be real spring. Hang on. Did the clocks have to go back? Clocks, do you know, I didn't put my clocks forward, but oh, mind you, I've only got one proper clock. That one up there doesn't work. And I've got one clock in my wagon that I never look at anyway. So all the clocks on computers and things, they do it automatically, don't they? So it hasn't made any difference. But yeah, so it's 1 minute to 8 now, so it's actually 1 minute to 9. I don't understand all this putting the clock forward and back. Anyway, that's it. I'm just chatting away. God knows what views I'm going to get on this. But even if you don't like it, please would you give it a like, you know, or a dislike. Dislikes count to the algorithm. Comments I love to hear, read, and subscribe. Well, that's even better. I have had a few new subscribers lately, and I'd like to thank you very much for doing that. Right, so anyway, I'll leave it at that and try and get this uploaded. It should upload quite easily. There's no noise from motorbikes in it. Mia, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Can you say woof? Biscuit. Biscuit. Are you going to say anything? Come on. Come on. Say hello. Say goodbye. Why'd you always let me down, Mia? Gorgeous. Beautiful girl. Thanks for looking in, everyone. See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.